So in this slide, now let's focus on Mern stack. Mern is one of the popular JavaScript-based full technologies. Mern stands for MongoDB, Express.js, React, and Node.js. React is used for creating the front-end user interface. Express.js is used as the back-end web framework. Node.js provides the server-side runtime environment. And MongoDB is used for database. One important advantage is that developers can use the JavaScript across the major application layers. This can simplify development because the same language is used on the both front-end and back-end. Mern is also suitable for scalable web application. Example include dashboards, e-commerce applications, social applications, and many modern web-based systems. Next slide. Now we have the mean stack. Mean stands for MongoDB, Express.js, Angular, and Node.js. Notice the main difference between Mern and Mean. Mern use React while Mean use Angular for the front end. Okay. So MongoDB works as the database. Express.js handles the backend web functionalities. And Node.js provides the runtime environment. Angular is a TypeScript-based front-end framework and provides features such as components, routing, dependency injection, and data binding. Mean can be useful for application where developers prefer a structured front-end framework. It is also suitable for large and enterprise-oriented applications. So when we comparing a Mern and Mean, the major difference to the remember is React versus Angular. Okay. Now let's learn about Express.js. Express.js is a lightweight web application framework built on the Node.js. It simplifies server-side applications development and makes it easier to create a web application and API. Some important Express features are routing, middleware, REST APIs, authentication, session management, and error handling. Let's understand the code shown here. First, we import Express using require Express. Then we create an application using Express method function. The app.get defines the get route for the home page, right? Inside the route, response.send and well in bracket we have a welcome code. Sends the welcome to the browser. Finally, app.listen start the server on the port 3000. When we open the application, the output displayed is welcome. Next, this slide introduces Express architecture and middleware. Middleware is one of the most important concepts in Express.js. Middleware functions execute during the request response cycle. They can inspect or modify the request, perform some processing, and then allow the request to continue. This slide gives several examples of middleware authentication. Middleware can verify whether a user is logged in. Logging middleware records information about incoming requests. Validation middleware checks whether the received data is correct. Error handling middleware manages errors and sends appropriate responses. This makes the application more organized. Instead of writing authentication or validation code repeatedly inside every route, we can create reusable middleware and apply it wherever it's required. Next, now let's move to the Node.js. Node.js is a JavaScript runtime environment used for developing scalable server-side applications. It allows developers to execute JavaScript outside the browser. Some important Node.js features shown here are event-driven architecture, asynchronous processing, fast execution, single-threaded operation, cross-platform support, and open source availability. Node.js is commonly used for chat application, streaming platform, APIs, and real-time systems. In the example, we import the HTTP module using require HTTP. Then we create a server. When a request arrives, the server writes hello student and ends the response. Finally, the server listens on port 3000. The basic flow is browser, Node.js, and server and response. So next we have Angular. Angular is a TypeScript-based front-end framework developed by Google. It is mainly used for building single-page application. also called the SPA. Angular provides several important features such as component-based development, routing, dependency injection, two-way data binding, TypeScript support, and reusable components. The example show uses a component decorator. Okay, the selector is app root and the template contains the text hello Angular. When this component is loaded in the application, the output displayed is hello Angular. The component-based approach allows developers to divide a large user interface into smaller reusable components. Okay, so this makes the application easier to develop and maintain, especially when building a larger front-end application. So, upcoming slide we have quizzes regarding that. Attend the quizzes and answer the comment section. Thank you.